Thank you very much, Sharks. I'm James Stressilleri, joined here on stage by Prolly and Dentist, the coaches for H2K and the Copenhagen Wolves. And before we get into the first, all-important quarterfinal here for the EU LCS, I wanted to get your guys' opinion on today's matchup. First of all, Prolly, we talked a little bit backstage about preparing for the Copenhagen Wolves. How has it differed now for a best of 5?
For a best of 5, it's going to be more of like controlling our emotions instead of picking a comp that works for us that week, which is normally like the LCS, rule of thumb. So my coaching style has changed a bit. I've noticed a lot of things I was leaving out the last 2 weeks, so I kind of implemented that in this week, and we kind of achieved our goals.
That's pretty interesting. I mean, changing to coaching as well as the in-game for the best of 5. Dentist, have you had the same thing? How's your preparation changed?
Yeah, when you prepare for a normal LCS week, you prepare 2 single matches against 2 opponents. When you go into the playoffs, you prepare 1 series. So you rather prepare their mentality than their compositions, because there's just so much that can happen, like so many different bans, so many different diverse picks that can happen. You don't really have to prepare them. You just have to make sure that they're ready for the game.
Is it also about appearances coming into this match? I notice you're sporting a different haircut today.
Yeah, that's for the Banter squad. Like, we just have to do it. Like, it's a CW, and yeah, you got to give you everything.
Probably no changes to your hair, no shaving H2K in the side?
Yeah, I'm the complete opposite. I actually haven't shaved in the last week, and I haven't cut my hair. So right now I got a nice mane going on, and then whatever landscape my face discovers.
It's still looking good, man. You're still rocking it. But one of the other things that across the split, the coach's new introduction to the LCS. What's been the biggest difficulty as a coach for this split?
I guess just being a coach was pretty hard. I mean, I was a player before, so it's like, oh, I have to do a whole new job and I have no experience. Okay, I'm qualified. Let's go do this.
Okay, I mean, Dentist, you coming in from a little different side of things here. So did you have any surprise difficulties with the Copenhagen Wolves?
Yeah, it's obviously different. Like, when I was the mid laner for complexity, it was a lot easier for me because you just had to play the game. But now as a coach, you got to watch out so many things. Like, it's just like being a coach is the most difficult part of it.
Well, I'm glad to see that both of you are in high spirits here before this best of 5. And speaking of high spirits, earlier this week, probably on PTL, you were given the Coach of the Split award here for the European LCS. Dentist, how does that make you feel? Are you aiming for the summer split now?
What? No. As long as we win today, I don't care about Coach of the Year.
Okay, that's actually a really good point, because this is a pretty high best of 5, and you guys better head over. Good luck to the both of you and your teams. Get that last-minute preparation in as well, because this is an all-important best of 5 series. So thank you very much to the both of you. But before we get into our game, we're actually going to hear from Unlimited about what the Copenhagen Wolves have to do if they want to unseat H2K.
I think we are the underdog. H2K is a really strong team right now, and beating them wouldn't be we can't just play standard. By that I mean we can't just go into the game, have no plan, and just say, okay, we'll just pick whatever we want and just farm and see what happens. There's no way we can win with this attitude. We need to be aggressive. We need to want it really bad. And otherwise, if we just leave it until late game, we're probably gonna lose.